Hi, I just got some mail in. This can be a really quick video of some stuff that I got in from Japan. This is all just from one shop, bought directly from their site. I don't remember how many cards it is, but let's go over it. So the first is this jumbo card. It is a Koro Celery promo for the 2000 Pokemon movie. See in the bottom corner, giant promo stamp. These are just so cool. There's a bunch of different jumbo promos they did. This was the only one that was for sale at the time, but we can see on the top corner the label says $12. That's what I paid, but just so nice, so cool to like own these. I think these would present really well in slabs. I know PSA does box toppers and jumbo cards. I'm not sure if this is the same size as the modern jumbos. Actually, for reference to how this compares, here's just a regular size card. So it's like 2.5 regular size cards are this, but that was like the first one, just really cool little promo. And next up, we're gonna go through these pretty quick. This is like a mix of EX and promos. So first up is an Aggron EX, paid $8 for it. These are all really beat up. They present super well, like just looking at the surface and the front of the card, but take my word for it that if you look at the back, there are dents and gashes. This top corner is gashed up, but you can just tell. They present super nice, don't get me wrong. Front facing, these would be like perfect binder copies. And even not as a binder copy, I think these would be really nice in like a cheap slab. Just, you really can't appreciate these cards, I don't think, until you see them in person, because then you can really kind of take in that hollow, the full hollow that they did on the borders is so nice in person, and pictures just don't do it justice. Here we have Rockets Moltres. This one was $8 as well. This one was pretty beat up, but you could see on the surface of the front, it has like an all-over hollow that goes through the art itself. Really cool. And this one looks really nice on front again, but the back is a little beat. You can see bottom corner has like lifting. So I'm not really sure. I'm probably still going to just grade these because I think this era has still a lot of room to grow and it's still kind of underappreciated. And worst comes to worst, if they come back in mediocre grades and they don't sell, I could always end up keep them. I could always keep them. Here we have Electabuzz EX, same era. This was $10. I think this one was probably a little bit more because it's supposed to be better condition. But there's definitely blemishes on the back. You can see it when I shine it on that angle. But for this one, what I might do is come through with like a wet cloth and rub it down just to see if that does anything. So let me flip these so you can actually see the card in the sleeve. Really cool artwork. And as I said, like these all over borders look so good in person that just looking them, the camera does a decent job. I will say that much. The camera does a decent job, but pictures won't do it and like scans will do it. You really got to see these in hand. Here we have Hitmonchan EX. This was $8 too. Probably some damage to it. Yeah, the top has pretty heavy edge wear. But this is just a cool one. Hitmonchan is, I would say, like a fan favorite Pokemon. Let's see. They have a set symbol. I'm not sure about the set symbols and what they correlate to in Japanese. This one's nice too. You have like a swirl right there. Come on, like look how nice these cards come out with the full hollow borders and whatnot. Jirachi EX, this is $10 I paid. This one I think was in pretty beat up condition. But even then I picked it up. The main reason I picked this one up is because I have the English one as well from like my childhood collection. That one is really thrashed. It has like water damage. But even with that water damage, I still submitted it to CGC. And when I saw the Japanese one come up for sale for a relatively decent price for the condition, I kind of just thought I might as well get both, like have both the Japanese and the English. Because this is like one of those artworks. I remember opening this card up as a kid and it has like sentimental value. Here we have Blaziken EX. This was $10 too. A goal of mine is to collect Swampert and Sceptile EX cards, just because they're cool. Like really, that is all I can say. And the shop that I bought these from had Swampert EX listed too, but it's sold out. And you can see on the bottom corner, it has like a dent. But even then, like $10 for decent condition, presentable EX cards, I really think that's going to do well for me. And, you know, this is like it's kind of tough to say because like if I send these to grade now, I'm probably not getting them back until this time next year. We have Charizard G Lv.X. This one was $8 too, which seems cheap, but this one was really damaged. I remember that from the listing. See on the front, there's a deep, this whole thing is scratched. There's vertical scratches throughout. Scratch right there. You can see a deep scratch right here as well. Even then, with all these scratches, oh, the back is awful too. If I shine the light there, you could see it. It almost looks like it got keyed. For like cards like this, I think the price that you pay raw, if it's like $10 or cheaper, it's just worth picking up. Because even with grading, you're still in for less than $30. And I think no matter the grade this card gets, it's going to be worth more than $30 graded. And next up are going to be some quick McDonald's promos. These are the older McDonald's promos, and what these were they're giving out as packs of McDonald's too. You got a random card. But these cards come from one of the e-reader sets, and there's like a regular standard version from the set, and then the packs that you got from McDonald's had the promo exclusive art. So these were around like the $10 to $15 range, all of them. Togepi. This one I thought was really funny. I'm not sure if Hoppip's a popular Pokemon, but I just think the artwork's hilarious. He looks so strange. Like, this is one of the strange artworks they've done. The rest are kind of cutesy and maybe more cinematic, but this one's just a giant Hoppip towering over the mountains. Here we have Lantern. Really cute artwork of Lantern. Show it off there. $10. One of the nicer ones, Sneasel. Here is the alt art version. Holding his apricorn. Cool. What year are these from, too? Does it say? It doesn't say, but I think this McDonald's line was 2001. I might be wrong on that. And this is my favorite artwork of the ones that I bought. Really, really cute Growlithe. Look at him hanging out by, like, I think it's a fountain. Nice little mansion. Really just unique artwork. And you know, you do have like a nice value to them, just being exclusive artworks to these packs. And the last thing that was in this box was this little bag. So let me try to open this up. I think this one was maybe the more beat up cards that I bought. But I bought some promos too. I'm hoping it's in this. These are all kind of like older cards. I should say these aren't like, I've been buying up some Minter promo cards, but that's going to be in like a different video. Oh, these are just different. Lots of EX. Sharpedo EX, $4. Let me put down. I think this one was pretty damaged. It's damaged in the sense that there's some edge wear and some deep gashes, but like these present so nice in these sleeve, like front facing. Like I'm telling you, in person, if you saw these, you would be hard pressed to tell me like these probably get like 4 or 5s. I don't think you could be able to tell that from the fronts. Super nice. Sharpedo EX. Here we have Deoxys EX. This one I knew was super beat up. It was only $5, so that's kind of why I bought it. But yeah, lots of edge wear on the back. Yeah, right here. You can see like there's like a tear. 2 tears right there. 1, 2. Is that on the card? Oh no, that bottom one is on the sleeve, but this one is on the card. And I think you could see that on the front as well. It's like stress marks. That might be like water damage, but $5 for Deoxys artwork, I don't think is like a bad deal. Here we have another one. This one is from a deck. I sent 2 of these in with my January CGC haul. Like, look how stunning these cards are. That full hollow is so nice on them. Just gigantic circle right there. These really are just like works of art. Ooh, this one's pretty good on the front. Same idea though, the back is where a lot of those damages show up. I don't really have much to say. I'm pretty sure this was like from a theme deck to celebrate the movie. That's where that comes from. Here is a Fortress card. This one was Heart Gold Soul Silver. I just thought the artwork looked really nice, and it was $1, and it was listed as above average. Looks really good, actually. Really, really good. Like, look at that artwork. It's such good artwork. It has like a very traditional Japanese style background. And like the Pokemon artwork kind of fits that. The Pokemon artwork for Fortress fits that aesthetic. So it's just very clean, very clean. I think that's kind of my new goal now is I'm just looking for older cards. This card is 11 years old now. So cards like around that era that I just think have really cool art. I'm probably just going to start buying those up. Here we have a Shedinja. This is from 2004, so this would have been Ruby and Sapphire era. Just look at that hollow. Nice little swirl next to his head, $2. This one was also sold as above average, which it definitely is. This one's really mint as well, same thing with that Fortress. But like just $2, even $1 hollow rares that are 11 years old, I think are worth looking into for me. It's like kind of what I'm positioning to buy more of. Here we have a Machamp. I thought this one's from 2005. I just thought this artwork was so good for him. Like, look how strong he looks. Really nice hollow, but this is like a very, it's hard to describe. That Fortress and even that Shedinja were more stylized. This is just like straight out of the anime. Just ripped right out. Just push that deep into the sleeve. And these will probably all end up in like another CGC bulk sub, so you'll see them in a year from now. Again, here we have Togetic. I just thought, I like this artwork a lot too, and in person, it's not disappointing. Togetic with that rainbow. Okay, the camera's like making it really dark. In person, this is so bright and light and just so cute. I really wish I could show this off well, and look how nice that hollow is. Sold as above average. There are some scratches on the back, you can definitely see, but it's not enough that I would say it's a played card. The edgeware is super nice. So everything's really presentable. Nice card. Next up, we have a Poliwrath. This one was $2 from 2004. This might have been Fire Leaf Green in English. Maybe that was the Japanese name too. But I just thought it's the same aesthetic as that Machamp, not stylized, just kind of like ripped out of the anime or promotional art. But a really simple card. $2. This one I really liked, which was Skitty. Is this Skitty actually? No, this is Delcatty. This was a Delcatty card. Let me pull it out of the sleeve so you can see how nice this hollow is. Really nice simplified artwork from a really cool era of Pokemon. And Ruby and Sapphire were really my first Pokemon games too, so picking up kind of artwork from that era is nice. Here we have a Breloom from 2004. I'm running. Really nice. Here's a Breloom from 2004. Nice artwork, $2 as well. I mean, I'm really happy. So the main, the only thing that was holding me back from buying these when I saw them was what above average meant, because I think above average kind of shifts from person to person or seller to seller. But these really are in great condition. Camerupt. Here we have a nice Tropius. I did a playthrough of Pokemon Emerald Kaiser with some friends a year ago. And I always remember that we all had a soft spot for Tropius. It seems like the only way that you could, I think wild encounters were super reduced in that game. So everyone was just using Tropius as a sweet scent abuser. And I remember I wrote a very small macro just to make it so I could press one button and open up my inventory and make Tropius use sweet scent over and over. So it's a nice little memory attached to the Pokemon. And the last two cards are really quick. Here is just a Dusclops. I thought the artwork was really nice, and it was $3. I thought the artwork was really nice, and it was only $3. You can't really tell, but this is actually a hollow rare. It's hollow foil. The back is a little bit more banged up than the others, but I think it still might be like an 8, like a strong 8. And the very last card was one of the artworks that I really liked that I found. It's a little bit more pricey, but it is Dark Crobat. But just look at that artwork. Crobat at the night with like a very faint glow on him. And then you see another Crobat in the mountains behind him, illuminated by the moon. I mean, they make good artwork still, but a lot of the time too, I feel like the nice artworks that you find on modern Pokemon sets are on the commons and uncommons. But like, this is like a really breathtaking holo rare. So and I think part of it too is like there's a lot more hype on full arts, on hyper rares, on secret rares. But and at this point too, like the holos in these sets really hold up incredibly well. Like even better than I would say WotC holos. Like these holos are so cool. And that was it. It was a pretty small haul, very varied and mixed between the different eras. But I do hope you enjoy like seeing what I bought. This really was like not an investment video. This was just stuff that I happened to find and I thought it was worth picking up and was cool. All right. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.